Thank you. She's like, oh, here we go. Hello, 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 and welcome, my Gemini collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. I should have just said hello, hello. It's the twins. Welcome to your What Do I Need read for this full moon in Pisces to new moon next in Virgo. I am your reader, Angelo, Lyons, for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of DrawingTheCircle Productions, son of a Gemini. God help me, my dad was a Gemini. Help him more. Blessed be. God rest your soul, Dad. Professional witch, professional intuitive, and very, very happy to be serving you, the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons. But my dad never called me Mal. Oh, just did the prayer to bless the cards. This feels actually pretty happy. So wishing you a very happy full moon to new moon next. But since it's a waning moon, we'll see about that. If you are new to my channel, please do like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, help people see my work. I'm good at what I do. I've been doing it since I'm 12. I'm going to be 52 years old. Now, I was born on this full moon. Actually, believe it or not, 52 years ago, I was born on September 6th, 1968, but the sun was in Virgo and the moon was in Pisces. So this is my natal full moon. So please, there's the gift. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That would be helpful. And if you already have, bless your hearts and bless your souls. I love you so much, and I'm so grateful for your support on this YouTube journey. Shall we? Let's get down to it. This is a What Do I Need read. All right, we're going to 8-card draw. We're going to pull 8 different cards from 7... Well, actually, technically 6 oracles, kind of, sort of, and 1 healing tool. The Matcon healing deck is the healing tool, asking the divine, different pantheons, what you need for this particular 2-week period. Not a timeless. It's literally from the full moon, the harvest moon in Pisces, 1:22 a.m. on the 2nd of September. That might be a little early in the morning to be doing your magic, so if you want to do your full moon stuff, you might want to do it the night of September 1st. Just saying. But what's interesting about that is that the new moon in Virgo on the 17th is at 7:02 a.m. and only will be in Virgo for 42 minutes. So it goes new and then goes void, of course, and 40 minutes later, right? So from 7:02 to 7:42. So if you want to wake up that early to do your new moon magic in Virgo, have at it. Otherwise, you might want to wait until 2:56 p.m. when it goes into Libra. Granted, not the Virgo full moon technically, but later on in the day for sure. So there's your astrology for it. I just like to let people know this. All times are Eastern Daylight, by the way. Eastern Daylight time. I'm in New York. All right. This is a general read. Please take what resonates, leave what does not. Check your other signs because they may be pointing to other things you need to know in other areas of your life depending on planetary placement. Your moon sign is definitely going to need to know different things than your sun, your rising, or your Venus, right? So let's have at it, shall we? You focus on your breath. I will focus on mine. All the decks that I read are in the description box below. I will call them out as I go and what it is that each pantheon indicates that you need. You'll see what I mean. We're going to start with Caroline Mace archetype deck, for example. What is the archetype, the soul power you most need to focus on to alchemize from lead to gold this full moon to new moon next? Breathe. All that exposition just to get to that breath. Oh, my collective pantheons, there you are. Please, 1 card in clarity for this Gemini collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. For this full moon in Pisces, they're square to new moon next in Virgo. Also, they're square. Please, what have you got for them? What is the dominant soul power, the archetype that they most need to be aware of and alchemize within themselves, help within another person or within a general situation? Can be all of those things. Any combo for this full moon in Pisces to new moon next in Virgo, September 2020. The Judge archetype. Now, the Judge archetype is the wisdom family of archetype, and you might be dealing with a judge. You might be dealing with something of a legal nature, because that's certainly part of the archetype here. But mostly, it's about balance, and it's about fairness and what is right and what is just. These are supposed to be triggery. The shadow side, which you don't want to look at, either in yourself, in another, or in a situation, or all of that in a side of fries, offering only destructive criticism, right? So then the judge, somebody who sits there, right? Like apparently Canada's Drag Race is like very, very rough with the judges, right? So only destructive criticism. Santino Rice. Flashback, drag race flashback, hard to say. Or misusing business, legal, or criminal authority, right? So there's something there about using your authority in a way, like putting your thumb on the scales, right? In some way misusing your power, which is unjust. But the light attribute, balancing justice and compassion, and isn't that it? I mean, eye for an eye leaves everybody blind, right? If karma worked the way that we think of it in the West, not in the way it's actually portrayed in the deeper, it's a long story, deeper mysticism. Karma is about action. But really, everybody has to go through a cycle of abusing power in order to learn how to use it, right? Just the evolutionary journey of the soul. So we'd all be dead, right? If it really was an eye for an eye. There would be no more people on planet Earth. Come close, right? So balancing justice and compassion, right? So what is the rule of the law, and what is the compassionate distribution of that? Managing the fair distribution of power, right? So either you're dealing with that within yourself. Keep an eye on your judgment. This isn't just about being judgmental. Any archetype can be judgmental. But are you offering only destructive criticism or misusing power? Or are you on the other side of that? Waning moon is when you do the alchemy. It's alchemy because lead has 3 more atoms than gold. So 3 atoms must be transformed, let go of. You get the idea. And I got a kitty cat head bonking my leg. Do you want to come up, bugger? Here, come sit with mama. Come on. No, you just want to stare at my hand while I'm working? You just want to head bonk my leg. Okay, well, I'm working. He's going to have to wait. If he wants to come up, he's welcome to. Okay, so we've got the Judge archetype. Do you want to come up this side then? Go on, come up on this side. Come on, booger. Come on. You can. Aw, meow, there he is. This is my Melchior, ladies and gentlemen. My Gemini. He's my little Taurus cat. Lay down with mama. Lay down. I am mama because cats can't say papa. They go, meow. It's good enough for me. Angels. Who is the angel you need to call upon according to my angels and archangels using the Healing with the Angels Oracle? Breathe. Oh, here and gone. Breathe. You must have some planets in Gemini. Probably a Gemini moon. Please. There you are, my angels. 1 card in clarity. What is the angel that this Gemini collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign needs to call upon for the healing journey here and this full moon in Pisces to new moon next in Virgo, right? Squared both ways. What is the healing angel that walks with them this full moon to new moon next September 2020? Archangel Michael. The next deck that we're going to use is dedicated to Archangel Michael. I love Archangel Michael. He's hot. Do your research. Look, Archangel Michael, if you got the Judge archetype and that's you, do not be abusing your power. He's not big on that. He is the angel of truth. He is the angel, really, throat or third eye, right? Surrender your will to the divine, seek only truth. He's the angel of empowerment about the choices and the decisions that you make. Are you speaking the truth is a good place to start. Now, look, Gemini, the twins, Judge, right? So you might have an equal balance of shadow and light on this. I mean, everybody is in a different percentage of shadow to light in any given soul power that they are developing. It's sacred contracts. Read the book by Carol LeMace, right? And it's nobody alchemizes it in a weekend, right? Even traumatic events, they take time, right? They can change everything. A traumatic event doesn't always necessarily mean physically traumatic, but it's a good metaphor, right? That the balancing or the rebalancing happens, but it takes a while for it to even out, right? So with Archangel Michael, they are considering that we are going to be using the Blue Angel Oracle. This is a double whammy. I knew that was going to happen sooner or later in these reads. I think it happened once in the Twin Flame reads. be very, what would, it's like saying when I say, what would the healing angel do? This guy's, well, what would the healing angel, how would Archangel Michael be a healing angel? By showing you truth, by cutting you free. But what we are really in chains, the chains that we are in are made of thoughts and illusions and deceptions, self-deceptions, other lies, things that we've picked up along the way. That's why the iconic image always comes to me of Archangel Michael with the sword at the throat of the devil, the Lord of Lies. Right, the chains that bind us are fears, right? So, empowerment, you might have to empower yourself over fear here and really be compassionate. Like, you might have been raised in a way that's very like, this is the way we do it, and there's been an evolution, right? So your judgment of the situation to balance that with compassion, with an open heart. It's very Archangel Michael. Speaking of which, shall we? Breathe. Oh, I love you, Archangel Michael. He's so good. He's like the Superman of the archangels. Yeah, with all that blue, right? They call him the blue angel. But he's the angel of fire, so you have not blue like water, blue like fire, right? That kind of blue, like the blue white star. He's something else. I love him. He's hot. I want to date Archangel Michael. No, I just want to use him to get to God. Little touch of Judy Tenuta-ism there. Breathe. My beloved Archangel Michael, please. Thank God you have a sense of humor. One card in clarity, please. For this Gemini collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, this full moon in Pisces to new moon next in Virgo, please, what is the piece of truth, your insight that they need? What do you say they need this full moon to new moon next September 2020? Abundance mandala. Prosperity. Now it says right in the first line of this one to stare at it. Obviously you can't do that, but I do recommend the deck. This and the next oracle, the Kuan Yin oracle, turn the party. I love them so much. Just the numbers are really teeny, teeny, tiny. So that is number 37. And I'm also going to be 52. 37, 52. Hike. What is that, football or something? The abundance mandala. Prosperity is the key word on the card. Prosperity. So you need Archangel Michael. There's some truth here about prosperity and abundance. In this card, the golden and green energies of abundance combined with the red energy of action, which is very Archangel Michael. He's not passive. Meditate upon this image. You will notice it pulsating as you are drawn continuously from the red boundary through the gold and green to the diamond center. Feel these colors vibrate and flow through your body, mind, and soul. Through this energy, you can manifest abundance in every area of your life. Abundance is your birthright. You deserve it as much as anyone else. Once you truly believe this, you will see that abundance is an inexhaustible energy. It is within and around you all the time. So in terms of your own prosperity and abundance here with the Judge archetype, might be that some of you are dealing with a judgment coming at, like, what is that? That's an illegal case. Well, the judgment comes down on behalf of the plaintiff or the defendant, the defentive. There, I just imploded the court system with a really, really weird combo of a word. But there's more to it. There's a little bit I want to leave here, but I'm really kind of tuning in that Archangel Michael's like saying you're not seeing things clearly in terms of the abundance that you actually have, because we can't see clearly exactly the abundance we have. Abundance is not just about money, but with the card with the word prosperity on the card, that there's something about prospering, right? Something fertile, something really being supported and by the divine. So let me read this last little bit here. The universe is listening, so why not speak to her? Right? The universe is listening, so why not speak to her? Love that it makes it a her, because it is. The universe loves you, so why not accept her love? Because I didn't think of it. Honestly, right? Why not? Because I didn't think of it. The universe is inside you, so why journey far away? sort of does that, doesn't it? Oh. Right? The universe is inside you, so why journey so far? Why journey far away? One breath, and you are here. Where all prosperity is. Now, you may not perceive that, like they say, you're not seeing it clearly. There's a level of prosperity here that you might need Archangel Michael's help to cut you free of the illusions and the thoughts that stand in your way for getting. It's like you're of getting and receiving that which you already have. Now, I'm not just talking about gratitude work. Certainly that can be part of it. I am grateful for the work that I do, but that doesn't mean I have to enjoy it 24/7, therefore I'm being ungrateful, right? You see what I'm saying? They're talking about a larger picture here, and one that you might be judging, that you might be weighing things as lead when really they are gold. Happens, happens, happens. Let's ask Kuan Yin. These cards make me cry, so be prepared. Right, the Kuan Yin Oracle, same company as the Blue Angel Oracle and the Whispers of Love Oracle. That'll be the last card down, all from Blue Angel Publishers, publishing. Like them a lot. Let's see what Kuan Yin says you need. Breathe. Oh, Kuan Yin, I love that you are always but one breath away and yet always here. Please, one card in clarity for the Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for this full moon in Pisces to new moon next in Virgo, September 2020, please. The collective is saying the judge archetype needs help here, right? And compassion is in there, right? But balancing justice and compassion, your gig, you are the goddess, the bodhisattva, the ascended master of compassion. You're known by many different names and many different titles. So the angels are saying work with Archangel Michael. They need Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is talking about this abundance mandala, the interconnectivity of all things, the prosperity, the abundance that is available. What is your wisdom, guidance, and grace that this Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign needs this full moon to new moon next September 2020? Blessings of the Moon Maiden. You need the blessings of the Moon Maiden is what you need, my Geminis. Now, I mean, I see the word moon, I immediately go Divine Feminine, which she is. I mean, this system is about messages and enlightenment from the Divine Feminine through Kuan Yin, but definitely the Moon Maiden speaks to me, at least, of the new to waxing moon, which is where we are headed in, well, at least for this reading. Card number 2, Blessings of the Moon Maiden. The Moon Maiden, with her lucky hair. Oh yeah, she got the bunny in her arms. Bunny! She's got, where is it? Bunny, you can't see it. It's a little shadow. It's in the shadow. It's Shadow Bunny. Run away! It's a good thing they have a sense of humor. The Moon Maiden with her lucky hair. Oh. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Was his name Lucky? Oh my god. I'm sure I'm getting Ascended Master demerit points left, right, and center today. The Moon Maiden, with her lucky hair, brings auspicious tidings of prosperity and abundance to you now. So you're getting prosperity from both of them here, the Divine Masculine, Archangel Michael, and the Divine Feminine, Kuan Yin. The universe seeks to replenish, restore, and create through you. So to be replenished, restored, and created through. That's pretty neat. Allow yourself to receive beyond what you have thought is possible by opening your heart with gratitude now. So there is a gratitude piece in here as well. That would be the more emotional side of it. Let the blessings of good fortune from the beloved Maiden of the Moon, Kuan Yin, flow easily into your life now. Gifts of abundance and prosperity are flowing to you now. You are being asked to open up to what you believe is possible and then open some more. See, I think that's where that judge archetype comes in there, right? Because if it's the judge archetype saying, well, this is what we usually go, this is what's fair, and they're saying, okay, now the divine is going to tilt the balance in your favor. Can you balance that out? It's a good way to look at it. Allow good fortune in all its forms to come to you. Don't limit what you are capable of attracting with false beliefs about how much you deserve, worth on the scale, so to speak, or what you are worthy of having. The universe will share with you so much more than you imagine possible as you open your heart and let go of self-imposed limitations, doubts, or fears. That's pretty neat. So really, the Archangel Michael Oracle and the Kuan Yin Oracle are essentially pointing in the same direction. The prayer for the Moon Maiden, say it through me, please. I now choose to release negative energy, negative beliefs, and negative memories connected with abundance, money, relationships, success, and well-being. I offer these for healing to beloved Moon Maiden Kuan Yin. May she turn the heaviness of these offerings into golden light. May I receive this golden light into my heart. Good fortune and blessings flow to me now. May I share as I receive. May I flow with joy, abundance, and divine grace through the blessings of Kuan Yin, divine Kuan Yin. So be it. And so it is. You know, they said when I was going to be reading these oracle decks, first one then the other, they said, yeah, what's written on the card is important as you read it, but we are, they're encoding what I'm saying. I think that happens all the time, even with readers who don't. I think that always happens with readers. I think the spirit, the energy, the words are encoded. Whatever, who knows? We'll find out when we croak. In the meantime, shall we continue with this reading? Ooh, the Chuck Spezzano Love Pack. Split it in half. Got the problem suit over here. Got the suits of luck, grace, and healing on this side. Makes a full deck. So yes, I am dealing with a full deck, regardless of what you might have heard online. Or from exes of mine. You just can't handle living with a mystic. We're going to ask the Ascended Masters this deck and the next. What is it that you need to be aware of? The problem, then the luck, the healing, or the grace to help resolve it. Breathe. And this is really the practical part of the Ascended Master program, collective, whatever you want to call it, pantheon, is that they really are about being practical. They're like, well, this is what you need. Like, don't worry about what it is that you want. Focus on what you need. That we can help you with. What you want, we'll see. Because when what you want and what you need are the same thing, then when you get what you need, you go, oh, I manifested. You didn't. It was just what you needed, right? And what you want is not what you need at the moment, and you don't manifest it. You manifested what you need. This is right from them. You go, oh, something's wrong with my manifestation. It's like, no, it's coming, but this is what you need first. Everybody knows that. Nobody wants to believe it, but we can force ourselves to believe it. That doesn't work either. So let's look. What is the problem? What is it, the lead here, possibly in this judge archetype here that can be alchemized to gold? Breathe. Oh, my beloved Ascended Masters. Yeah, please, one card in clarity. What's the problem here that this Gemini collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign needs to be aware of this full moon in Pisces to new moon next in Virgo? Now, I understand they're Pisces, they're mutable air, so they are squaring mutable earth and Virgo and the mutable water of Pisces. So please, can you indicate what's going on? Is there a problem with this, or what's the problem they most need to be aware of? And it's cynicism, very much a Gemini thing. Geminis often, when they can't have something that they want or they don't believe what they want, they just kind of like piss in everybody's Cheerios, but it starts in their own, right? Someone peed in their Cheerios a long time ago and they never learned to change the bowl, so to speak. So it is sort of that chain of pain cynicism. Like, it's learned behavior. It's like, yeah, well, whatever. It's very whatever. It's like, yeah, I create my own reality and I really suck at it. So here, canoodling couple down on the bench, here's my office trash. It totally looks like she's tipping over it just looks like an office trash can because it's not huge. It's not, and it looks like it's all paper goods. Hopefully nothing that looks like a mouse in there, if you know what I'm talking about. It's a little gross. But bless you. So cynicism. So it might be that thing of, what do you mean? Abundance. Prosperity, fertility. Now look, you're a Gemini, so one of you's like, yay! It's like, right? Yay! Right? Gemini. I'm sorry, I love you, all you Geminis, but y'all need supervision. Too many of you going on in there. So let's ask the Ascended Masters. I have a zodiacal bias. There we go. Which is fun to say, zodiacal bias. By Angelo, Lyons. Sounds like a cologne, doesn't it? Zodiacal bias. It'll belch you. Horrible. Breathe. Oh, my Ascended Masters. At least they're not twin flame readings. Please, one card in clarity. What is the piece of luck, the piece of healing, the piece of grace for this Gemini collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs to really help them with this Judge archetype, right? With Archangel Michael, prosperity, blessings of the Moon Maiden, and this cynicism problem here. Please, for this full moon in Pisces, to new moon next in Virgo, what do you got for them there? All right, I get it. The card of laughter, it's a luck card, right? But cynical laughter, I get it, because honey, I was raised on cynical laughter. I got that kind of mind. I'm a Virgo. You kidding me? We could be the cynics that would take out all the other 11 signs, Olympic level cynicism, right? Except maybe for Scorpios. They just keep their mouths shut about it usually, unless they have Virgo rising. We're really looking here about a real push and pull. I can feel the push and pull here, but that the key is laughter, to laugh at your own cynicism. Because it's not that cynicism is evil. It's just there's a child inside of you that didn't get what he wanted. Right? Can you give that child the love that it needs? Can you let that child be cynical in a way that's healthy? That, like, have you ever seen a kid's, my mom was a nursery school teacher, so when we would really get in those places, it wouldn't be that she tried to trick us out of it, but we would exaggerate it. She would, like, give us space, right? You should feel it, right? And it would usually make you laugh, right? Like, after a while, it makes you laugh because it's just trapped energy, right? This is something that you could feel very, very stuck in a situation financially in your life. Here's your opportunity to wane that, right? To alchemize it, because it might be just how you're judging it. You may be having your thumb on the scale, but on the side that doesn't benefit you. Just laugh. Jane, laugh. Ah! Name the movie. Breathe. The Ascended Masters, please do the Chuck Spezzano Love Pack. Let's do that again. That was pretty. Please, my Ascended Masters, do the Chuck Spezzano Love Pack. Oy. What is the perfect healing mantra for this Gemini collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, this full moon in Pisces to this new moon next in Virgo? What is it that they really, really, really need? What is the healing mantra they need? We got the Judge archetype, Archangel Michael, something about the truth, and maybe seeing the truth, right? That the cynicism about abundance, that they can laugh at it if they can see it, but do they not like to be laughed at? Right? Isn't it wonderful to laugh at yourself when you get, oh my God, I can't believe that. Oh my God, particularly that it allows you to open your heart and receive wonderful things to come in. Is cynicism just a defense against being wrong when the truth is right in front of you? Particularly when it's the divine truth of love, that you are loved and you are wonderful. And you just go, oh my God, I can't believe. And sometimes after a good laugh, right, things seem so much clearer. My God said to me when I was still relatively young, laugh when you can, because there will be times, well, laughter or tears, when you get the chance, choose laughter, because there will be times where all you can do is cry, right? It's emotional release. And then there is that love that moves you to tears as well, right? So please, what is their perfect healing mantra this full moon in Pisces to new moon next September 2020? Amplifying abundance. You freaking kidding me? Abundance is my birthright and I receive it now, shall we? Oh, I haven't in a while. I don't know if you can see it, but abundance is my birthright and I receive it now. Hey, abundance is my birthright and I receive it now. Yes, abundance is my birthright and I receive it now. Abundance is my birthright and I receive it now. Yay! Oh my God, this is like triple whammy. This is, you got 3 cards talking about it, but is your cynicism. Yeah, I've heard that before. Sure, an abundance of pain. I've never met a Gemini who did that, though, honestly. That's the earth signs. That's the Capricorns and the Taurians. The Virgos, maybe. Amplifying abundance, such a great card. That just cracks me up because there is, opened right to it, there is some work here. Abundance is my birthright, and I receive it now, if you didn't catch the jingle. When you are abundant, you feel confident that life will always meet your needs, whether things go according to plan or not. And that is the thing where the judgment and the cynicism can come in. Like, really, this judge archetype and this, well, I didn't get what I wanted, so how can that be abundant? Abundance is not a matter of having more than enough, but of seeing from the soul's perspective that only your ideas and beliefs can ever limit your experience. And that's the narrative. That's the story. That's why calling upon Archangel Michael to clean up the thoughts and ideas, right? To allow the prosperity that's indicated here in this abundance mandala, again, divine masculine, more the intellectual stuff, the thought, the belief, the pattern stuff, but then to really the blessings of the moon maiden, saying that there is an opening of the heart here, perhaps even with gratitude, right? But that it's the story here. Abundance is a readiness to be supported by the universe in exchange, this is the contractual part, in exchange for letting your light shine at full capacity. Now, my light does not shine at absolute 10 billion watts every single moment of every day, but every day is a winding road. I get a little bit closer, right? It's like this is the process of growth and evolution. So the agreement is, it's like Kuan Yin and Archangel Michael are sort of like confirming the contract that was always in place. You shine at your full brightness. Be not afraid. You do you. Amplify your abundance, right? By allowing your light to shine. And the unit, right? It's abundance is a readiness to be supported by the universe in exchange for letting light show, that you will be given the support you need to do this. This mantra is ideal for unraveling beliefs of lack and scarcity, and who the hell wasn't raised with those? If it's not about money, it's about health, or about money, or about opportunity, or something. Overcoming fear and increasing confidence, baby, do this. It's a brilliant mantra, and plus you get a jingle. Not all of them jingle well. I'm willing to see I'm willing to see things clearly, no matter the outcome doesn't work. But abundance is my birthright. Abundance is my birthright. It's very, very much the Looney Tunes theme. I am aware someone pointed it out to me. It was actually a spirit guide. Shall we? Last card down, then I'll put them all together for you. The Whispers of Love Oracle, one of my favorite oracles, although I have to say the Blue Angel and the Kuan Yin are sort of creeping up on this one, but this is so simple. Breathe. The higher selves of all involved, please speak through this Whispers of Oracle, this Whispers of Love Oracle, so I can just get through the rest of this Gemini read that is making me go in 20 different directions. 10 this way, 10 that way. Please, for this Gemini collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, this full moon in Pisces to new moon next in Virgo, what do they need from the higher self collective? Their higher selves and the higher selves of all involved, a piece of information, inspiration, and or inspiration that they need this full moon to new moon next to September 2020. Be willing to express love. When we express love, we begin to receive more love. You gotta tell somebody you love them. You gotta tell somebody you care about them. Oh, is that what you have to do? Is that what your higher self is telling you to do? Open this floodgate and open your heart. Do you have to actually tell somebody that you love them? Look, I've dated Geminis in all shapes and forms. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's always the second date. Can I talk to the other one? Because the first date's lovely. Who the hell are you? So, have you done that? Do you need to express love here? That is what the higher self is saying here for you to do. To what? To balance the scales. Yes, you can absolutely do judgment in a compassionate, loving way, but at least pull the thumb off the scale so that you can get some of the love and the freedom and the grace that you need, right? Because the collective here is talking about the balancing of the judge archetype, and I can't help but feel that if you have been dealing with offering only destructive criticism, There is a lack and a pain and a wound in here. Lack and fear are the same thing. You cannot have a thought of fear without lack, or a thought of lack without fear. Clock it. It's Course in Miracles. It's true. Not just because it's Course in Miracles. It is true. Any thought that you have of fear, look for the piece of lack in it. It's there. And any thought of lack that you have, look for the piece of fear in it. They're the same thing. It's fascinating. So to judge that, right, is tricky. Archangel Michael's saying you've got an abundance mandala around you. And by the way, you're amplifying abundance from, say, the masters, that it's your birthright and you can receive it now. But that you need to what? Allow these blessings in. It's also the yin, the emotional part of it. But what's standing in your way is cynicism. So you ask Archangel Michael to at least show you. Show me my cynicism. Help me change this. It's so hard for the mind to heal the mind. It's the soul that heals the mind. The divine aspect. The truth of who we are, which destroys illusion, and that could very much fill you with laughter. Laughter is the best medicine, and believe me, if you're going to catch yourself in a conundrum of devaluing yourself and others so that it takes the prosperity and the joy out of the abundance and prosperity away, then laugh at it. Just go, well, you know, wasn't that just part of the effing journey? Because it is. Because then, really, I feel like it all begins with the expressing of love. Tell people you love them. Don't be a hot mess. Be stunning. Oh. Be stunning. Be a hot mess. Well, if you're going to be a mess, be a hot mess. Tell people you love them. Look at where we are on planet Earth. Reach out. Look, people need to forgive each other anyway. Usually it starts with a heartfelt, I'm so sorry, I love you. Regardless of the person, place, or thing. Right, regardless of the situation, the form of the relationship. That is just going to open up that maiden, the blessings of the moon maiden for you, and really start allowing the abundance to come in. You got walls up, cynical walls. Okay, they are based in, you're an air sign. So what? They're based in beliefs. But it's like a friend of mine said to me once, okay, you were abandoned once. You're not abandoned now, right? So it's like how we see things, like, I have been abandoned, therefore I am abandonment. No, you're not. No, you're not. It's an experience that everyone goes through. So you've been having some cynicism about life. Laugh. Jane, laugh! Name the movie. Let me give you the blessing here. Ready? Breathe. This is what I'm good at. May the Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs be blessed with all that they need this full moon in Pisces to new moon next in Virgo, that they may experience the center of the abundance mandala, the prosperity that comes to them by being willing to express love, to get that moving, because when we express love, we begin to receive more love. And so they can receive that love and that compassion, that prosperity and blessings that are on their way to them, probably manifesting around them, at least according to Kuan Yin, but that they can pull the scales from in front of their eyes and see clearly and fairly with compassion and justice, while Archangel Michael, the healing angel of Archangel Michael, helps them to clear and free them from the cynicism, perhaps through the laughter of seeing the hypocrisy of life and what we believe and how we sabotage ourselves in these silly little ways, so that they can amplify abundance, really working the truth that abundance is their birthright, and they receive it now for their well-being, for the well-being of everyone in their lives, past, present, and future, and for the well-being of all. So motivate. And so it is. Thank you so much for watching my Gemini Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Please do like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you haven't already, and feel free to comment even if you haven't. Otherwise, wishing you the very best and the very blessed of it all this full moon to new moon next September 2020. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.